Previously on Surviving Blueface.
Nobody's not just be paying your bills for nothing, yo. I'm not gonna be paying your bills and you gotta worry about trusting me. You can trust a bit, bro. We grew past that.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Alright. It's Blueface, baby. Y'all know I stay on the bitch like shoulders now. She knew what time it was before she came to work.
Last time Blue called me and said, yo, you went by the house and checked on everything? I said, absolutely not. What you mean? I said, you already knew what the agreement was. We had your daddy house sitting. I was going to go by there on Sundays. Had two of your homeboys going by there throughout the week. 5 days after you went to jail, I come by there, the bitch in the house. You on the phone. I asked you why you ain't tell me your plans changed. Your house, just tell me. You said it was just going to be for a day or so. I said, Neff, I'm not fucking with that. You're in jail because of the bitch.
Came to my attention that we didn't get Blueface out of the story. No. See, I made the mistake of simply listening to Chrisean. But now, after Wack has spoken, and we also heard Blueface on the phone acting like Larry June, because, like, let's admit it, don't it sound like he been listening to Larry June somehow, some type of way? How he was talking, because that's what it kind of sounded like to me. Anyway, I said we got to get up into all of this. So what's up, my friends, and welcome back once again to the Just Case and Brand. I'm your homegirl, I'm your tia, I'm your prima, I'm your cousin, I'm your friend, I'm whatever you need me to be down here at the Just Case and Brand. Now, you already know what I'm going to ask you to do, don't you? I'm going to ask you to like the video, comment down below your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you share this video with a friend, because you never know who need to be updated about some stuff that's going on with Blueface and Chrisean, as well as Wack and that baby, indeed. Okay, let's get into it.
Hey. Yeah. Alright. It's Blueface, baby. Y'all know I stay on the bitch neck like shoulders now. She knew what time it was before she came to work. Dead homies. But ain't no buts. It's my way or the highway, bitch. I let a bitch leave before I ever give leeway, and I give a bitch the boot on her B-day. It's that serious, that's why. Look, check it out. If this bitch fart, she's going up for adoption. Dead homies. You want to be with me? Bitch better be on by tape.
From what she was saying on her live, the live that I posted, I think about like 3 days ago, what she was saying was he was getting mad at her because she decided to go out. And she's like, well, just because you're on, in jail and stuff doesn't mean that I'm on any type of house arrest. But you know the type of dude that you messing with. You know you messing with the type of man that, yeah, if he in jail, guess what? You in jail too. Jada Alexis already said that. She said, if daddy in jail, if daddy on house arrest, aside from going to get food and going to the grocery store, guess what? Me too. You supposed to be on the same type of time. Then you sitting up here talking about you paying the man's bills. All for him to turn around and still embarrass you, whether you paying the bills or not. He's still gonna embarrass you like this? Girl.
On this shit. Ain't nothing open past both but a hoe. And I ain't harboring no hoes. You hear me, Bo?
I hear you, motherfucker.
So spread the word.
Who do you think he is?
That's why. Nobody's not just be paying your bills for nothing, yo. So me and Blue plan was to, like, get a new house together and blah, 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 blah. God forbid, say me and Blue don't work out. I'm still going to do the plans that I intended to do.
Now, I just want to have that on record. She said, in the event that me and Blueface don't work out, I will still do the plans that I intended to do. If you do indeed have that money, girl, you better get your little apartment, pay it on up, and then you're going to have to use the rest of that money to take care of your expenses and whatnot, because that man's not going to put his name on that baby birth certificate. If he get out here and he do what Wack is suggesting he should do, oh, girl, he ain't claiming that baby. You ain't even about to get no child support off of that man. He gonna do everything in his power not to claim that baby. But you know what, y'all? We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to a live that Wack and Blueface was doing, where Blueface looked upset that Wack was actually giving him sound advice. Now, I don't agree with everything that milk dud head ass man got to say, but on this thing in particular, I agree with him.
I heard on the internet the other day, that shit hurt me so bad. And I'm like, damn.
And this is her sister who was really surprised. Like, she's like, if this is true, You're supposed to be helping family first, not somebody who calls your baby Charles Barkley and beat your ass on the internet. Not that type of dude.
Here it is. You got siblings. We like certain people struggling. And I ain't gonna lie, because I'm not where I want to be at right now. So we struggling, but you paying this man rent. You said $15,000 every other month.
If it's true.
But we not supposed to feel some type of way? Like, I don't get that. But y'all will say, oh, you coming on here to bash your sister. No, I'm coming on here to tell my sister what's wrong and what's right.
This is the most dysfunctional family I have ever seen on the internet. Now, me and my sister, we can get into a fight. We can get into a tussle. Hell, my sister can shoot me in the leg. Do you think for a moment I'm about to get on this internet and talk about our problems? Talk about our issues? Do you think I'm even going to betray my sister on the internet or do like she done her sisters? Hell no.
Our mother is homeless. But you sit here. It's all right, though, for you to support this man. All right, and I understand that. But where's the loyalty at to mommy? Like, where's the loyalty at? Y'all keep saying, oh, mommy getting high, mommy doing this, mommy doing that. Have y'all ever sat there and thought about why mommy doing what she doing?
Like, I don't like that either. Like, on the flip side, too, what we're not about to do is be like, oh, now I have to account for what my mother has been through because I'm her child. No, we ain't about to play that game. Now, taking care of your parents, yeah, you should do that if you do have the funds to be able to do that. But putting your parent above you because they had a hard life, you ain't got nothing to do with that life prior. Ain't got nothing to do with that life prior.
My mother was abused. When I say abused, my mother was abused.
And my brother did Chrisean bad. That's probably his biggest enemy right now. Is Chrisean on the low. Ain't everybody surprised, right? But yeah, on the low, yeah, my brother is his biggest enemy right now is probably Chrisean. And now all of a sudden she best friends with his manager, Wack. That's even more scary with me.
Now this was on December 20 something. Like, okay, so this was like maybe about a month before he went to jail. Remember, about a month before he went to jail, him and Chrisean was rocking real heavy. And to me, it was just because he was about to go to jail. And she was like, oh my gosh, I'm about to lose him. Let me act right. You know, I'm going to be on my best behavior. And he liked toxic women anyway. So he was like, oh yeah, I'm so in love too. Oh yeah. So that's when they ended up messing around. This is the time when he came out with this video. Even though Blueface and his brother do be going back and forth, I do believe what he's saying right here.
You know, my brother done so much wrong to her. He done robbed her of over $300,000 when they shot the show. He only gave her a little bit because I guess.
I wish a man would be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just put your check in my account. What? I'll split the money with you later. Excuse me? Oh, hey, I know that you could put 2 accounts on there. And if you can't, tell them bring another ACH out here. Tell them I'm about to give them a blank check or something like that, because you ain't no way I'm about to let you just put the money in your account and then I'm going to trust you to pay me on a show that we both own. Ain't no way. You got to be smart about that.
He was the bigger star. He went and got her baby, and then come to find out, she found out that he knows that's not his baby. They've had a very tumultuous relationship, and I feel like it's turned into just something more toxic than we realized. But I know she hates his guts, and she's faking, and that's probably his biggest enemy right now is probably her. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody else probably hates him more. My brother supposedly may or may not. I think they saying he was attacked again. Hopefully he wasn't. I don't know. Please just pray for him. But
ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? Now, Blueface been out of here slapping women so hard he got to put black gloves on and his rings on top. And you asking for prayer? Do you think we are a part of a satanic cult? Do you think that we about to be moving Ouija boards and dark spirits to help your brother? Because surely we can't ask God to protect this crazy man. Surely. Same thing for Chrisean. Whenever she be on there trying to sound out those 3-letter biblical words and trying to sound all holy and spiritual, the Lord ain't in that. The Lord ain't blessing that. Are you crazy?
I'm saying nobody talking about it is what's scaring me. Now remember I made that post and all of a sudden he keep getting attacked. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Nobody's really saying nothing. You know, please just pray for him. Like I said, you know, let's just please pray for him. You know, that God could change his heart, and then if his heart is changed, that he could be saved. But yeah, they saying he was attacked again, and nobody's saying nothing again.
Again, this is back in December. You know, Blueface about to be home in less than 4 weeks.
which is crazy. A lot of people say they love him. You know, his dad over there, but his dad probably is over there sick of him. Chrisean over there on the low really hates him. You know, hates his guts. You know, more than anybody. You know, she says she had people in there supposed to be looking out for him, but ain't nobody looking out for him because he in there by himself. You know what I'm saying?
How Chrisean gonna have anybody in jail looking out for? If you ain't street, you just don't get it.
And if getting him looked out for, where is his? How does he keep getting messed up? If
that ain't
you're supposed to
real.
have people look out for him in there. You said you got people on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Where's his people at this that you was talking about? That your friend told me that you was talking to people in there and they're supposed to be having his back. Where is they having his back or not? You know, it's my little brother's dad. You're a very slimy human being. You know what I'm saying? You already robbed him once of 92,000, and you don't care about robbing him again. You hate your son.
There, acting like
I recently found that out that you hate your son. You have two people who
probably jealous.
Who you have one person without a backbone and another person who hates my brother, and they just in the house all day. That don't sound like it. Now they best friends too.
Yeah, the bitch she's talking about Wack sent to people.
Here is where I wanted to get into Wack 100. Like I said, I don't agree with everything Wack says. But when he was explaining, okay, this is the breakdown of how he went to jail, why he went to jail. This is why it's so imperative and so important to watch who you have children by, watch who you end up pairing with, watch who you end up getting entwined with. Because now this man having to deal with all of this jail stuff because he's dealing with a crazy woman. This woman having to deal with all of this toxicity and emotional damage and a potentially disabled child because she's dealing with the wrong person. Now we got all of this drama for what? In our lives for what? Let this be a cautionary tale. This ain't something that you want to mock. She got a lot of followers and she ain't never talking about like how much emotional turmoil she's going through. She's acting like, oh, all I have to do is read the Bible and then I'm okay. No. This type of shit breaks you down. Breaks you. Ask me how I know. When I was 19 and had my baby and I was dealing with a toxic person, he was my God. Like I said before, he was on the seat of my heart. Like he was telling me what to do and how to do. And when he didn't want to mess with me, I was looking just like Chrisean, looking on set like, that's nobody want to be with me. Now he's moving on. At some point, you got to shake up out of that. Once a man break up with you about 2 times, all right now, I ain't about to give you a 3rd. I'm going to go ahead and go on about my business. And she ain't doing that. Now it's going to take for him to come out of jail and embarrass the hell out of you. And you still got a whole baby to take care of. A whole baby with special needs. Girl.
She's talking about Wack sent to people to rob us. She got mad because I said, yo, we checked the cameras, ain't no robbery happening. And the daddy say he got robbed every other month. I put up the text message, December 7th, he say he got robbed at gunpoint. Now this is a damn near homeless dude, broke dude. What they gonna rob you for? Ain't no robbery happening on the cameras. You ain't got access to the cameras, bitch. The camera's on Blueface phone. We got Blueface phone. But she goes up there and while she's talking, I hear what she's saying. I'm like, okay, whatever. But did y'all see what this bitch had on? The bitch had on some ski glasses with a beanie, a hoodie, walking around the house. You know the bitch can't really go in public because they looking for her in 4 states. I believe the bitch really losing her mind. Did y'all see what that bitch had on? I know I can't be the only one.
Yes. You ain't.
While the robber standing there with a gun, runs up the driveway, makes a right down the walkway, opens the first gate, runs down the walkway, puts the code in the door, and go in the house. Now my question is, what the robber doing when all this happened? Look, man, I go to the cameras, ain't nothing there. So I simply let me know, like, yo, ain't no robbery. That's it. I don't even mention her name. Now she's saying, instead of you saying it wasn't a robbery, maybe you sent them. Send who? Bitch, wasn't no robbery. And if you in the house, what it got to do with you? Let's just say it was one outside. And the daddy was able to do all this and had your gunpoint. The bitch went up there and then put a whole police post up talking about just because you can make people disappear. Bitch, how we go from a robbery in the driveway that you never saw, but nobody was ever robbed, to I'm making people disappear. Bitch, what I'm gonna rob? I pay the bills. The fuck am I robbing? I know it ain't nothing there. The cars, the jewelry, I got all that shit. Bitch, what I'm gonna rob? I pay the bills. The fuck am I robbing?
What did he just say?
I pay the bills. I pay the bills. The fuck am I robbing? Bitch, I know it ain't nothing there. The cars, the jewelry, I got all that shit. You notice you ain't seen that bitch taking no pictures like she in the Maybach shit, none of that. Ain't nothing there.
Yeah, she inside going crazy right now.
Nigga house sitting because he ain't got nowhere to go, so I don't know what the fuck that's about. But fuck all that. Look what she got on up there. Am I the only one scratching his head?
She was looking crazy for
Yo, he thought she just came from skiing.
Bro, the bitch is walking around the house with this shit. I'm like, she going crazy.
Yeah.
For real. Last time Blue called me and said, yo, you went by the house and checked on everything? I said, absolutely not. What you mean? I said, you already knew what the agreement was. We had your daddy house sitting. I was going to go by there on Sundays. Had two of your homeboys going by there throughout the week. 5 days after you went to jail, I come by there, the bitch in the house. You on the phone?
This makes so much sense because his brother, Blueface brother, also said she was sleeping on airplane floors or airport floors or whatever. So it does make sense that Blueface had a little bit of a heart to say, if you my baby mama for real, okay, cool. Go ahead, go stay in the house. You said you only need to stay there for a day. All right, whatever. But in her mind, she was like, my man taking care of me. My baby daddy taking care of me. So I'm going to go and stay. And Wack is like, what? Why you got this woman in your house who also sent you to... What? Oh, bro, what?
Oh, I asked you why you ain't tell me your plans changed. Your house just tell me. You said it was just going to be for a day or so. I said, Neff, I'm not fucking with that. You're in jail because of the bitch. I was already your age, like 18, 19 years ago. Won't get whack. I said, listen, that's your spot. You do it how you want to do it. The absolutes I can do from a distance. You put her in there, that's your broad. Let her know what she need to do in there. I can't fuck with that. Not I. I said, now this is what you call decision making. And you in there right now for making wrong decisions, son. You won't have me for a cellmate on account of Chrisean Rock. Nigga, that's how. I ain't gonna tell you to put in your house. I'm gonna advise you like I did. And then based from your decision, I'm gonna make a decision. You made a decision, I'm gonna respect your decision. And guess what? You gotta respect mine.
I feel like Wack is saying, I'm not about to watch over your property when you're putting a person who you know damages property in your property. I'm not about to do it. You know Chrisean tear up a house. Chrisean will tear something up, okay? She will tear something up as soon as she gets mad. He's like, oh, you want me to be responsible? So you can be like, Wack, why'd you let her do that, bro? Why'd you let her do that? Oh, no. That's your woman. I've dealt with crazy women, okay? But wait, when I was your age, I was dealing with them. I'm not doing that no more. That's your decision. You choosing to deal with her?
I'm cool.
Hell yeah.
Did y'all see that police shit the bitch put up? All for me saying it wasn't no robbery, I checked the cameras. Y'all make sense of this. What me saying I checked the cameras and nothing happened gotta do with me trying to get her out the way? Please, I'm confused.
Oh yeah, hell no. You definitely right for not going the fuck over there. I don't blame you for that. That shit's weird.
Huh? How smart y'all are. Do you think Rock called the police from over there?
Hell no, not if she waiting on the money. She already won it.
Yeah.
She don't. Come on, man. Like people
She
ain't
called no damn police.
Oh, you know what?
Trying to make it disappear, bro.
She wouldn't call the police.
You see me?
But I thought it was the daddy outside, not you.
Sound like she know more about the robbery than him.
And she was in the house. Help me understand what the fuck is. I'm like, yo, is the world getting slow? Yeah,
If there's there's one thing Wack did, it was warn him. It was warn Blueface. You crossing into crazy territory dealing with this woman. That's what you're doing. And honestly, I feel like he's been trying to advise him against Chrisean since day one. Not because Chrisean is some person whose aim is to pull him down, but I think Wack sees a lot of himself in Blueface, and he's trying to keep him from making the same mistakes that he made with choosing incorrect partners to share a lifetime with. That's what I really think Wack is trying to do. However, I also believe that Blueface enjoys the toxic nature that she gives to him. Right now, while Blueface is young, he's enjoying this. But as Blueface gets in his 30s and whatnot, I think he's really going to cling on to Jaden. Because Jaden provides stability, emotional comfort. She knows how to take care of the house, take care of his kids, be a mother, be a wife. She knows how to also have fun and come inside at a certain time, because I hate to say it, and this is what I believe too. Men don't want a woman who's going to be running the streets all day and all night with her friends, coming home drunk, stumbling, can't take care of nothing, when I'm the one who takes care of your bills and takes care of your house. Men ain't going to want that. But Blueface is the toxic one as well, because he enjoys this. He enjoys whatever rush she gives him, and I think he's just about to be doing this with her feelings. Up and down, yo.
I eliminate the headache. Then you don't have to have that discussion. Now it's on you on whether you want to continue. I don't know what you want to continue to do, but you don't have to be like, yo, Jaden, this what it is, this is that.
This is also from December before Blueface went into jail, and when Jaden and Chrisean were kind of starting to link up, and they had that, like, what was it, like a weekend run where they were driving Blueface crazy and tearing up his house. This is after that.
You need to do that, because if that's your child, Jaden got to honor that if she honoring you.
You see, it's crazy because they all met up, so I feel like it's all cool now at this point.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I always told you, when you working Jaden, work Jaden, because, whatever you do on the other side gonna take him. Jaden Rock got what she wanted out of this. All she wanted was to go live, show some shit. She can stretch this 2 weeks till she figure out what else she can manipulate your ass.
He said what else she can manipulate your ass to do.
Nah, that's cool though. It's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. I'm a bachelor again. I'm back out here. You feel me? Back out looking for a bird.
So you mad at Jaden because Jaden was talking to Rock?
I'm mad at Jaden because she's supposed to be my wife, and when she left with Rock, she started acting like my wife.
Don't that sound so?
She should have never been in Rock's presence to leave with Rock. That's you.
Bro, once they met and it was cool, bro. It was a good thing to see. I wish everybody could have seen that part.
Did Jaden tell you she wanted to meet that morning? Or was it sprung on her?
No. The Marsh situation, she was supposed to
she was ready to whoop Marsh ass.
Exactly.
At 5 in the morning. But you didn't show up. You showed up with Wack.
Right.
You kind of like that wasn't her cycle.
Some mess. Did y'all just hear that? Okay, so it does look like Jaden was involved in all of that controversy when they were when Chrisean was speeding to the house to get her baby because Blueface had did this and did that. Oh, Jaden is so classy, because I would have loved to see her reaction to the whole situation. And it sounded like what Wack just said was Jaden was about to hop on Marsh. Girl, would you like to see that? Because I know I would have.
I think she might have been a little
ready to go.
Yeah, my nigga, bro, as men, we forget about everything that a woman might be going through. We only see it our way. So, you have to step back and see it their way. Was she ready for that?
Nah, I'm gonna see it that way. I'm about to let them.
That's his stuff, not mine, y'all.
Shit. I'm gonna still help them out if they need me. I'm gonna still,
Well, look, nevertheless, listen. I hear you and all that. Jaden, the remix is getting done. That other record is getting cleared.
Yeah, all that shit gonna be. It's gonna be what it is. I ain't stopping none of that.
Yeah, it's dates booked, booked, all booked.
We still gonna do all of that.
This shit get in the way of business, but Jaden's mental got to be straight. So you need to go ahead and make sure that's right. Go get that blood test, clear that up. If it's yours, it's yours. If it ain't, it ain't.
Right.
But it's a lot of shit going on where nigga don't know if that's even really yours. It's a lot of us in this world who went 15, 20 years thinking something was theirs, and come to find out it wasn't.
Bro, I see you stuck on that. I'm gonna get that out the way. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you got.
Why shouldn't you be stuck on that, Blueface? If you're sitting out here talking about this ain't your baby and stuff, why weren't you worried about it? Because you probably want to be the daddy and you like being in this toxic, dramatic situation. What you think?
Gotta get, because you can't go move forward without that step. Especially when you got another young man respectfully saying, "Hey, homie, I've been dealing with her the whole time. The baby look like me. I need a test too." But you know, that's on their business. If you take the test and it's yours, that eliminates him. If you take the test and it ain't yours, then maybe she might get a nigga a test. And if it's yours at that point in time, it ain't nothing to talk about. That baby's entitled to be wherever your children are, and you are entitled as a father to have parental rights as she does. You know, she got it structured. Now, your name ain't even on the birth certificate. She can really...
Boom! And that's why she put that name on that birth certificate. You hear how Wack is talking? Now, Blueface probably relayed that to her, and she thought to herself, "Oh, your name's not on the birth certificate? Okay, I'm about to put your name on the birth certificate. Ta-da! Where have you come me now?"
Play a game, and that's what I'm here for, to make sure you don't get no games played on you. You know? Yeah, we don't want to take the blood test when you sitting in the motherfucking county jail because she done came up with some fake-ass allegations about you got a kid that ain't yours, and now we taking a motherfucking blood test to try to get out of kidnapping. No, let's take that blood test while you free, where everybody is sane and everybody's cool, and let's establish who's the parents and who's not. My obligation is to you. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. Fuck everything else. Right? My obligation is to you, and I understand her psyche.
Wack talking
she can really play a game with you. Because technically on that birth certificate, you ain't there. She can say some wild shit, get the house raided.
Yeah.
Fuck all
you
that,
trying to arrest him?
I'm gonna leave that alone. Honestly, I'm gonna just let her shit. If she wanna,
you trying to arrest him?
I guess
just get the test.
Hey man,
make sure that out is yours. I mean, and then if it's yours, move forward. At that point, Jaden got a fine because you been a disrespect or disregard your child, none of your children. At that point, it ain't even no fight.
I got you. I'll call you.
That's when he hung up on him. That's when he hung up on him, and he ended up getting on the phone or on the live with a friend of his. But Wack was telling him that real, and thinking about it too, since Blueface really ain't got no daddy in Papa Blue, which I'm gonna start. What's Papa Blue's real name? I'm gonna start calling him Chuck. Since he ain't really got no daddy in Chuck, then Wack 100 is like his daddy, because Chuck ain't telling him that. Chuck is at the house, laid up. Chuck looking around. He like, "Oh yeah, see, I'm glad my son got this for me. I went ahead and I raised him, you know, up until he was about 3, so he owed me something like this. Yeah, I hope that baby, what's the baby's name? Bartholomew, yeah, I hope that baby." That's what Chuck in there doing. So he needs a father figure like Wack, and Wack was right on everything he was saying. He's really trying to protect Blue. People might not like him. I don't really like Wack. But on what he was saying in regards to Blueface and what he should do in order to safeguard himself was correct. And I'm glad that he got Blueface car and jewelry, because I do believe that Chrisean pawned her shit. I think she pawned her rocks, her rings, her diamonds, her gems, her golds, probably some of her clothes. I know she got rid of that stuff in order to have some money, because she ain't making money like that. The reason why I know that too is because she's back on Instagram doing her lives. She ain't doing her lives on Snapchat and whatnot no more. No, she doing them on Instagram, and her lives now get maybe like 10,000, 11,000 people, when they used to have almost 100,000 people in her life trying to see what she's doing. I'm telling you, Chrisean, you need to show that baby if you want to make some more money. Show that baby and all of it. I know there's something wrong with him. I know he got some developmental issues, but that's going to be the only way, because you messed up. You ain't got no skill set. That's where you messed up at. And you let your checks go into a man's account. How stupid. That is so dumb. I should gut punch you right now for doing some dumb stuff like that. Now, we just gonna get into the end of this thing where Wack tells us why Blueface is in jail. He tells us that Blueface is coming home on July 3rd. And then we end with one of my favorite scenes that shows Chrisean. This man don't care about you. It shows the Chriseanimals. He don't care about Chrisean, but shows the Chriseanimals. Chrisean is still hung up on this man. So if y'all think that she's this genius, she's this great mom, she's a smart woman, she's not.
I blame Blueface, because ultimately whatever it was, he had to make the decision. But, and I can't even blame Rock. Rock, with no disrespect, she's in a world that she never knew existed. She comes from a struggle. Found her, she was homeless.
And she keep on perpetuating the lie. I was in school. I was doing football, basketball, volleyball, cheerleading, soccer, motorcycle riding, jet skiing, kayaking, showboating. That's what I was doing. You came into my science class and you said, Chrisean, and I said, yeah. And you said, you want to be on this schoolyard stuff? And I was like, I guess. No, Chrisean, he telling that real. You was homeless. You wasn't in no school, lying ass. You could have been. You probably could have been a track athlete and stuff, but you did. Whether you are allowing a lot of young girls to follow you and do, putting a man before their education, their money, their lifestyle, their career, their success, putting a man above that. Because I guarantee she probably was doing a little bit of schooling. Probably a little bit. And when she met Blueface, because remember, when she got into the Bad Girls Club or the Blue Girls Club or whatever, he didn't have no attraction to her. He wasn't feeling her until they were filming for a couple of months. So that means initially when you met him, you had a crush on him and you wanted to submit your all to him. I'd give my all to have a blue face like you. I will live my life to feel your body next to mine, even if it's through a jail cell. That's what you did. And you quit all of your schooling in order to be up under this man until you could convince him to leave his girl, because he was with Jaden, to be with you. That's what you did. So you was homeless because you was chasing after a man.
She never showed any signs of being responsible or even maturity. She was just figuring it out. So as a man, if you do have some sense of responsibility to yourself, you have to know what you're dealing with, and never could you allow that type of situation to make decisions, right? That could be that detrimental in your life. Right.
And what I feel like he's saying right here is you cannot move a woman into a position to run your household or have your child, and you're the breadwinner, you're the money maker, you're the successful one, when she doesn't have any responsibility of her own. That could be the same thing for a woman too. You wouldn't want to deal with a man who ain't responsible, and then he mess around and he mess up your credit. Mm-hmm.
You know, Rock does things, but they could be controlled. His decisions ultimately come down to him.
Because it was a probation violation, right?
Yeah.
Because he went back to Vegas? He wasn't supposed to go?
Went back to Vegas. Well, I told him to stay out of Vegas. We were fighting the attempted murder. Wasn't supposed to go. Came out, we did the Floyd thing. That was work. Got him right back out of there. And I guess a week later, because he not going to tell me, I think she wanted to go to Vegas. He tells her, Wack told me I need to stay out of Vegas. Case going on. She hits him with the, is that your daddy type shit? Instead of him like not paying that any attention and knowing that whatever Wack's telling me in this type of situation is to help me, not hurt me. He ended up going back to Vegas, and Rock, it was a fan, because I watched the whole video footage. It's a fan that said, Rock, we love you, but we hate him.
That's going to be the downfall, because none of your fans are going to like you being with Blueface, Chrisean. Nobody's going to support you being with Blueface. Your best bet is to go ahead and leave him alone right now, because none of your fans are going to support it. None of his family is going to support it. None of his right-hand men are going to support you being around.
Point at Blueface. This is you guys' persona. This is what you got to sell into the public. Rock pregnant all, took off on the girl. Girl has the phone. Blueface thinking, let me kill the footage, grabs the phone to get rid of the footage. But because the phone was over $700-800, boom, they hit him with a robbery. He gave the phone back at the scene, like 30 seconds later. They hit him with a robbery. The robbery violates the California case that we just took probation on that has something to do with his baby mama, right? So now I'm trying to get the robbery beat. We dead bang on 32 cameras. They drop it to a misdemeanor. I dropped it to a misdemeanor because we got 4 years mandatory prison time sitting in California if you catch any case anywhere after we took the deal. And this is the case. So I'm thinking, okay, I can't beat it. So let me at least get it reduced from felony to misdemeanor, right? So once we get it reduced from felony to misdemeanor. I'm hoping that
He
when
had
we
it
get
all
back to
figured out, had the
California,
game all figured out.
maybe we'll get some amnesty, right? So we get back. I got an excellent attorney. He goes in there. Remember, Blueface is supposed to get 4 years. Same type thing, Suge Knight, when he got to 9 years, he didn't get 9 years for the kick. That was just violated his joint suspension.
He violated probation, yeah.
Right? So whatever that was, they gave it to him. We go in there, Kessel pulls out a miracle. All right, I'm not gonna send him to prison for the 4 years. They're gonna give him 300 days in the county, right? With a late date release of July 3rd, right? Because we got it reduced to a misdemeanor in Vegas.
This is why he should be listening to Wack, because you wouldn't even be in jail if you wasn't dealing with that lady. And Chrisean, girl, why are you jumping at women while you was pregnant? And people want to sit up here and say, oh, Chrisean's baby isn't delayed because of anything that she's done. You know, babies, they take a time to develop. Da, 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 da. I get all that. Shut the fuck up with all that, because she was doing everything in her power to not have a healthy baby. That's just what it was. She was doing everything in her power to not have a healthy baby. I keep on saying this. The sooner that she goes ahead and her fan base goes ahead and accepts that this baby is delayed, he's developmentally challenged, she is disabled, there's something wrong with this baby. The sooner we just accept that, just get over it.
Fucking.
You didn't even do music.
Wait, are you listening?
You know how that makes me feel?
That
makes me feel like I wasted my whole fucking time. Every time I'm going into bullshit like reality TV, thinking, oh, it's for Rock. It's for Rock. Rock gonna go crazy. You think anybody else?
Destined for something,
bro.
bro.
Oh my God, here you go with the Destin shit.
No real shit.
Who the fuck is you? Destiny's Child, bitch? What the fuck is you talking about?
You're destined for shit.
You ain't Destiny's Child, bitch. Like, stop with all the Destiny.
Who said Destiny's Child?
You keep saying Destiny.
It's a word, bro. Destined.
Why can't you just say Blue?
No. You trying to tell me I don't carry my own weight of potential. That's the weird part. It wasn't you. It could have been somebody else.
I know you seen that smoke in the air and that little belly on her, and you seen how she was talking, didn't you? You know she was on some substances. So I just wanted to hear Blue's side of the story through Wack 100, because Wack was able to tell us why he went to jail, everything behind it. Chrisean ain't really talking about none of their court stuff. All she's talking about is their relationship in this fairy tale made up land. But we don't even know what's really going on until just now. And we about to know even more. What's today? June 6th. Oh, we about to know a whole lot more come a month. And she went up here and held this man down like this. I ain't gonna say too much more about it. Go ahead and drop down in the comments what you think. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your opinions. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.